The email was already drafted, subject line blinking, attachment uploaded, cursor hovering over send. Across the ballroom, my wife laughed, head tilted back, hand on his arm, the senior partner, gray at the temples, wedding ring still on. Crystal chandeliers above them, gold lights, fake snow sprayed across the windows to make December feel magical. I watched her mouth form a smile I hadn't seen at home in months. My phone vibrated in my pocket. Unknown number. 3 words in the preview. I didn't open it yet. I already knew. She caught my eye from across the room, gave me that tight, polite smile meant for strangers, not husbands, a performance smile. She lifted her champagne glass toward me like we were a happy couple at a company party, like she hadn't been dying slowly behind my back, like I hadn't spent the last 6 weeks learning exactly who was killing her. I raised my glass back and waited. It started with exhaustion, then the fevers, then the work trips that multiplied like lies always do. She said the firm was pushing for partnership season. Late nights, client dinners, strategy meetings. I said I understood. I always understood. But she stopped letting me touch her, said she felt off, said stress was messing with her hormones, said we'd fix things after the holidays. Then I found the prescription bottle, not in our bathroom, in her work bag. Antivirals, heavy-duty ones, the kind you don't get for the flu, the kind you get when something has already changed your life forever. She told me it was preventative. She didn't look at me when she said it. That night she showered for 40 minutes, scrubbing something that wouldn't wash off. I lay in bed staring at the ceiling doing math with memories, the sudden distance, the guarded phone, the way she flinched when I said the senior partner's name after seeing it on her calendar at midnight. Dinner, Jay Halverson, her boss, married, old enough to have mentored her. I didn't ask questions. I started collecting answers. Phone records were easy. Patterns always are. Her late meetings matched his call logs like mirrored fingerprints. 11:48 p.m., 1:12 a.m., 6:03 a.m. I screenshotted everything, saved it to a folder titled Congenial. I scheduled my own doctor's appointment without telling her, ran every test they'd offer, sat in my car afterward, hands steady on the steering wheel, waiting for results that would decide whether betrayal had become biological. Negative. I laughed for a full minute in the parking lot. Not from relief, from clarity. I hired a private lab to analyze a glass she left in the sink. The results came back encrypted. I paid extra to decrypt them. Medical terminology, viral markers, stage progression. One line circled in red by the consulting physician I'd bribed for interpretation. I stared at the report while she stood in the kitchen behind me, humming, making coffee. Same woman who used to fall asleep on my chest. Same woman who now carried someone else's consequences in her blood. I didn't confront her. I bought her flowers that night, kissed her forehead, asked about her day, and I waited for the firm's holiday party invitation. Because exposure, like surgery, requires the right room, the right lighting, the right audience. The anonymous text from earlier, I opened it in the bathroom stall at the venue. A photo. Her, getting into his car outside a medical clinic 3 months ago. Time-stamped. Underneath it, he didn't tell her he was infected either. I already knew, but confirmation is a different kind of blade. Sharper. Colder. When I came back out, she was at the bar with him, his hand low on her back, possessive, casual, reckless. She saw me approach, her smile faltered. "Hey," she said softly, like I was interrupting. I handed her an envelope. Inside, copies of her lab results, his name handwritten across the top. She went pale so fast I thought she might faint. Where did you... I looked at him, not her. "You should really inform your partners about shared liabilities," I said. Calm, even. He understood instantly. His face collapsed inward, like a building realizing it's already on fire. I didn't yell, didn't accuse, didn't make a scene. That would have been emotional. This was administrative. I walked to the DJ booth where the company's IT guy was tipsy and bragging about remote server access. 10 minutes later, I was at a quiet table with my laptop. I attached everything: phone logs, photos, clinic timestamps, medical report with both their names connected through exposure windows. A short message at the top. I hit send. All staff, all partners, all regional offices. Across the room, phones started buzzing, one by one. Like popcorn, like alarms. She checked hers, read, looked at him, then at the room slowly turning toward them, whispers spreading faster than any virus. He tried to grab my arm. I stepped back. "You handled the infection," I said quietly. "I handled the truth." I left before security decided to care. Cold air hit my face outside the hotel. I inhaled like I'd been underwater for months. My phone rang. Her name. I declined. It rang again. Declined. A message came through. I stared at the words, thought about hospital waiting rooms, about lies told in clean kitchens, about the way she let me kiss her goodnight while hiding test results in her purse. Some things you don't fix, you document them. Then you walk away. I blocked her number at the red light, turned onto the highway, didn't look back at the glowing hotel in my rearview mirror. By the time I got home, the rage was gone. All that was left was quiet, and the simple comfort of knowing the only thing she gave me was a reason to leave.